The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
It's Jay. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Seminole Nation radio program. Today is May 25th, and we're 5 minutes late, but that's okay. You know why? Because good quality things were happening as we was getting over here. I did learn something that I probably need a brake job after hitting a bunch of these potholes coming over here. There's two different ways to get to the radio station, and little white car was putt-putting along, and man, we got some good potholes. That's that Oklahoma weather for you, though. You know, will reveal a lot. And but I'm gonna say the drive up in here, dirt road, Dennis, might be time for some road work to be done out there. So if you guys have a road work issue out there, you know, don't hesitate to call your Seminole County offices and get those graders out working. Get them good spoils going. But anyway, enough political banter. We'll continue to move forward. And say, I hope you're having a nice day. Hope everything's going well. Hope the allergies are kept at bay because it is that time of the year where you're sneezing and wheezing. And I think I'm finally through my point of sneezing and wheezing. And we definitely keep the Kleenex company in Toknawa. But we're doing all right. Moving forward and continuing on. And we got a lot of news here, a lot of things to share with you. Some events that are going on actually today that'll be of interest to you. But as we do every week, we'd like to offer this time as a moment of silence for our losses and our people that are grieving, people that just need prayer. We all need that in our lives. But this time we lift everyone up in a moment of silence at this time. Today, we'll just go right into it. We got a lot to push out. Today, we did receive some information. Officials from the Seminole Nation Gaming Enterprise recently gave a verbal update on the status of reopening of the nation's 3 casinos. Following recent closures due to a cyber attack, mitigation efforts to establish new security measures have been tested with great success. Currently, the Wewoka and River Mist Casino locations are both forecasted to reopen by Wednesday afternoon, tomorrow. The I-40 location will remain closed due to extended downtime to finish the physical structure remodeling and repairs that were started during the initial closure at the start of the pandemic. The I-40 location is forecasted to reopen no later than June 1st of next week, so that'll be Tuesday of next week. Again, casinos at the Wewoka, casinos at the Wewoka and Conowal River Mist location are forecasted to reopen by tomorrow afternoon, and the I-40 location is forecasted to reopen Tuesday of next week. Updates will be posted at the casino website, which is located on your browser. Seminole Nation, one word, SeminoleNation.casino, SeminoleNation.casino. Right now, going on at the Miccosukee Mission, today, Tuesday 25th, till 2 p.m. right now, is the Spring into Summer Fun Blood Drive. It's hosted by the Seminole Nation CHR program. One lucky donor during the month, this drive period, will win a bass boat. Weekly winners will also be drawn for a Traeger grill. Each donor receives a summer T-shirt and their choice of one ticket to either Oklahoma Science Museum, Frontier City, and Safari Joe's. That's one ticket. Contact Brooklyn at 405-915-3924. Again, contact Brooklyn for an appointment at 405-915-3924 for today. Again, this is the Seminole CHR Blood Drive going on now. chance to win a bass boat and a grill. Seminole Nation Division of Commerce has a community garden, and it's been planted. And the garden is located behind the food distribution building. It's been tended with love and care. This food will go to supply fresh vegetables to our schools. OAP program plus the Historic Preservation Office will have the opportunity to pick their own corn for upcoming festival. It is a people-first volunteer opportunity for anyone interested. For more information on this community garden, please contact Becky Votaw at 405-584-2308. That's 405-584-2308. Or email Becky at rvotaw, that's RVOTAW, at SNDOCOK.com. That's rvotaw at SNDOCK.com. Just a quick shout out to Becky and what she's doing out there, along with her daughter Jennifer and some of their family. They've actually taken the hoop houses that were behind the food distribution building, refurbished them, recleaned them up, tilled the soil, pulled out all the weeds, all on a volunteer basis. They were actually really dirty one day, and boy, they come up and we seen them as we was getting ready for a band chiefs meeting one Monday night. And they had been out there all day long, but it was a joy to see them, what they were doing. They were just so happy and just really encouraged by what they had at these two hoop houses, which are now you can see some of their progress. I believe it's on the Sindoc Aquaponics Facebook page if you want to see some of their progress and what they're doing out there. And again, this is a free garden, and some of the produce that they have from it will be given out to the community. And so go out there, bring them grandkids, bring them kids out there who want to learn how to do some agricultural. Becky's more than happy to show people what she's got going on out there, because we all like to eat. Let's all learn where it come from. One thing that she did show me, I learned something too, that you can actually clone some plants just by some cuttings of the sprigs. So she's always a joy to talk to, and just get a chance to check it out, check that garden out. But it's located behind the food distribution building. Seminole Nation is an equal opportunity employer. Other than Seminole Nation tribal member Indian preference, selection on these positions will be made without regard to race, sex, color, age, marital status, national origin, or any other non-merit factor. The following jobs with the Seminole Nation are child advocate with tribal court, court bailiff with tribal court, an enrollment coordinator with tribal enrollment, a patrol officer with Light Horse Police, SORNA Adam Walsh Registry Officer with Light Horse Police, receptionist with the Executive Department, teacher with child care. And again, these are jobs that are available with Seminole Nation right now. Child advocate, court bailiff, enrollment coordinator, patrol officer, SORNA Adam Walsh Registry Officer, receptionist, and a teacher. And for more information on these jobs, you can contact the Seminole Nation Human Resources Department, located at the Seminole Nation website. The applications are located at the Seminole Nation website, sno-nsn.gov. Look for the careers tab, and you can then find these current job listings under current job listings tab link. So again, jobs are open. Sindoc also has a list of job openings which are located at their site on Facebook, social media, or you may call them to inquire about these jobs. You can call 405-382-3562. That's Sindoc job listings at 405-382-3562. Some of the job listings that they have currently are aquaponics technician. There you go. Go out there and work with Becky Votaw at the aquaponics. I tell you, I really like their tomatoes out there. They have some really, really good tomatoes. I've been around the world a couple of times, and I've got to say these are some of the best tasting tomatoes. We did have a sack out there at a band chiefs meeting one time, and I brought it out, and yeah, it was a hit. It was a hit. Rodney Factor sure like them tomatoes. I know that. Henselina boy getting down on the tomatoes too. So, but this is aquaponics. So you can go out there and work at the aquaponics as a technician. It's a part-time job. Business Development Coordinator, full-time job at Sindoc. Cashier spots at Woka, Kanawha, and Seminole, part and full times. Again, entry-level cashier if you've never had a job before and want to get engaged with people. Part-time, full-time jobs at the Kanawha, Seminole, and Woka locations. And then also an environmental protection technician, Seminole, which is a temporary slot. So again, these are Seminole Nation Division of Commerce jobs. Check them out on social media and Facebook page, 405-382-3562. We also have some information regarding the last week's guest, which was Citizen Nation Potawatomi, are sponsoring a workforce and social services program, which is the kickoff of the summer youth program. Last week's guest, we also talked to Ariana, and they definitely shared out some information that if you're a 16 and older and a member of a federally recognized tribe, you can get one of these jobs. Must reside in one of the following counties: Potawatomi, Payne, Lincoln, Cleveland, Seminole, and Oklahoma County east of Post Road. And with this program, these services are not limited to the summer. We're able to provide you with a work placement at any time as long as you are a current client. However, all placements are done on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you're interested, if you're interested in joining the summer youth work program, please contact program at 405-878-3854. That's 405-878-3854. Again, these listings will be posted, and it's a very colorful flyer, so when you see it, check it out. They're already located on our Facebook page, so get your youth out and working if they want to work. The emergency broadband benefit. Claire gave me this morning to share with you guys, and I do know that one of the things that was put out from benefits as far as this American Rescue Plan Act was one of the efforts to get broadband to everyone that needs it in a discount. The emergency broadband benefit consumer information fact sheet states the emergency broadband effort, or the EBB, is a temporary FCC program to help families and households struggling to afford broadband internet service during the COVID-19 pandemic. The emergency broadband benefit provides up to $50 a month discount for broadband service and up to $75 a month discount for households on qualifying tribal lands, and a one-time discount of up to $100 for a laptop, desktop computer, or tablet purchased through a participating provider if the household contributes more than $10 but less than $50 toward the purchase price. Emergency broadband benefit is limited to one monthly service discount and one discount per household. So who is eligible for this discount? A household is eligible if a member of her household meets one of the following criteria: has an income that is at or below 135% of the federal poverty guidelines, or participates in certain assistance programs such as SNAP, Medicaid, or Lifeline. Eligibility is who is eligible receives benefits. A person receives benefits under the free and reduced price school lunch program or the school breakfast program. A person is eligible if they received a federal Pell Grant during the current award year. If this person has experienced a substantial loss of income due to job loss or furlough since February 29th, 2020, or meets the eligibility criteria for participating broadband providers' existing low-income or COVID-19 program. So there are ways to apply for this benefit. Again, I will post this out on our social media page, and I will put this out in our tribal website. So it's a really good program, and will definitely help out families during this time with all the high price that broadband brings. This weekend, I know all of Indian country has been excited about it, but this is the week of the Oklahoma Native American Tribes' first ever International Indian Relay Horse Racing and Festival. Now, this festival will be held in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and begins Thursday through May 31st, and is bringing the extreme sport of Indian relay racing. Teams from all nations from the U.S. and Canada will come to Osage County Fairgrounds in Pawhuska, And it's an opportunity for Oklahoma tribes to get back to their horse culture. So everyone is invited to come out and visit. You got top teams and trainers from all throughout Indian country racing horses in a relay race. If you've ever seen that, I encourage you to check it out. Google it. Indian relay racing. Very exciting. Let's get our Oklahoma tribes involved and compete. Open to the public to come and enjoy the races daily and visit all of the Native American vendors displaying their arts, crafts, and food. So join the festivities. Camping spots, vendor space, box seats. You can contact Sue, who has ticket information. Sue, she is or can be contacted at 405-245-0730. That's Sue, not Sue Jimboy now, but Sue at 405-245-0730. And this is the one that keyed me in. To enter a tribal team, contact 918-338-9440. That's 918-338-9440. So get a tribal team. I got my tribal team. I got D. Harjo and Danita Halata. And Claire's going to hold the horses as we ride fast around that track. So there you go. This week, the International Indian Relay Horse Racing and Festival in Pawhuska. I will let you guys know the communication department got an invitation to come and to cover it. So I think we're going to be part of that. We'll see on Friday, I believe. Also a Friday event that's coming up, and I want you guys to kind of support it, and you'll be seeing it, a little bit of it, when we get the coverage. But our Historic Preservation Office has been invited to come and be a part of a first look at the Choctaw Nation Historic Preservation Department's new cultural center located in Durant. And it's actually located just west of the Casino Resort Hotel there in Durant. Beautiful facility, cultural area. Just I've seen the outside of it. Mark, our videographer, he's been there a couple times doing some work with them. But it's just a beautiful facility to show and to show off their cultural areas and heritage in one. It's a one-stop shop. They have a huge mound that was built there. So they're invited this Friday for a high-level event to come and tour it, to kind of get examples of what maybe we could take away as a template for a future Seminole Nation Historic Cultural Department Cultural Center. So those things like that are really encouraging when you hear a lot and see like a lot of these trips of our folk being able to get out and look. What it is it's just more fact-finding, gathering information so that one day we'll be able to provide a similar service or a similar center for our people. So, keep those guys in your thoughts as they're down there taking notes on what's going on in that realm. So we got a lot going on. Pretty cool to see that going on. Title 10 of the Seminole Nation Constitution mandates the upcoming July 10th, 2021 is Election Day. Again, July 10th, 2021 is Election Day. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. July 10th. You can vote if you're a member of the Seminole Nation and are 18 years of age at the time of the election. You must have a picture of government ID, state driver's license, tribal picture ID, picture passport, or military picture ID. If you are voting absentee, the ballot must be mailed to the address on the request for absentee ballot, and make sure your records are updated in enrollment. If you're voting in person, we strongly encourage you to verify and update your information. Just make sure you look at the update information of the tribal enrollment page for the document. Again, all these documents can be found at sno-nsn.gov for your download, or you can go to the election board and pick up these the information as far as the election. Now, tribal enrollment documents must be downloaded and picked up off the tribal enrollment website page. Requests for absentee ballots must be made in writing. must be signed and must be received by the Election Board office by the close of business June 10th. Requests for absentee ballot forms are available at the Election Board office or the link at the Seminole Nation Election Board site. Requests for absentee ballots are posted. Print. You must fill out the form and you'll receive the ballot by mail. Ballots begin to go out the week of May 17th. Return the signed and completed ballot in the self-addressed return envelope included with the ballot. This morning, Mark received the video that the current board chairman, Dr. Stephanie Bills, made. It is posted on the social media site as we speak, and also it has been uploaded to the YouTube channel, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma YouTube channel. So check it out, Dr. Bills' video on how to do an absentee ballot. Polling locations for the election are the Sasakwa Community Building, the Strother Thomas Little Community Center Building, the North Community Building at Mississippi Mission, the Administration Building at the Crooked Oak Public Schools in Oklahoma City, and the Shawnee Middle School, North Union Avenue in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Question came about is, what if there are no candidates running for council in my band? In the event that no candidate runs for the general council seat or seats in a particular band, such that the band must internally nominate and fill the vacancy thus created by the individuals, so nominated must pay the candidate filing fee set by the election board as the same amount as that paid by candidates who run in the general election. Seminole Nation Election Board is located at North Community Center in Mississippi Mission. You can contact Sue or Dr. Bills there at 405-652-0195. That's 405-652-0195. Or you can email election board, one word, electionboard at Seminole Nation, at sno-nsn.gov. Again, Seminole Nation Election Board contacts 405-652-0195 or email electionboard, one word, at sno-nsn.gov. All forms can be picked up there, and along with polling location worker applications and poll watcher applications. Now, poll watcher applications are applications that are chief and assistant chief selections only. So if you can, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'll upload it as soon as I get back. Dr. Bills did send me that information, so I want to put that up on the website once we're done here. And that's poll watcher applications. Now, polling location worker applications are already loaded up and uploaded and can be downloaded at the election board site. So a lot of information there. Once again, to reiterate, we do have candidates that were certified, and our candidates are for the following: Chief Paul Chilcote for Chief, Lewis J. Johnson for Chief, and Cena Michelle Yeslith for Chief. Assistant Chief race, we have Anthony Dwayne Wood, Brian Thomas Palmer, Jasha Rhiannon Lyons Echohawk, Jeffrey Dean Harjo, Joe Kuhn, Thomas James Yehola, William Randolph Northcott II. Again, those are some your certified candidates who are running for office, and chief and assistant chief, and then various general council band personnel have filed for candidates. The only two bands that we have that did not have no candidates filing were Chiaha Band and Thiwahli Band. So Chiaha Band and Thiwahli Band. And Thiwahli is the one that starts with the R, R-A-W-A-L-K-E. So just make sure that you're aware of the candidates that are running for your band. And if you need any information on who is, check out our information post that we have on the social media sites, as well as the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma site, which has this complete list at the bottom of the home page. You'll be able to see it. Certified candidates. Again, the polls will be open election day, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And request ballots are out there. I don't have too much other than I know that Rex Haley did send me an information. I know with this weekend being Memorial Day weekend, Rex Haley, Honor Guard Commander, had wanted to put some flags out and clean up the Veterans Memorial tomorrow, but due to the rain showers and the way things are going, I think they're going to postpone it and try to do it again on Friday. Now, if you're available and want to do something and it's all clear for Friday, Rex will let me know. I'll put something out on our sites and social media page. But they're looking for volunteers to help assist cleanup at the Seminole Nation Veterans Cemetery in preparation for the Memorial Day. And again, that's Rex in the Honor Guard. So be watching that for further updates. Just real quick as we close up, I did want to share some information. We had a band chiefs meeting last night. One of the areas that was touched on was tribal law enforcement, where we're at currently. The one thing that stood out, and I wanted to share this with you on a personal level, is that last week I was able to attend 2 days of talks with various tribal leaders, Muskogee Nation's Chief Hill, and Choctaw Nation's Gary Batten, along with our Chief Chilcote. And as an observer, just to sit back and kind of watch what happened and what transpired. The one thing that they stood for was in unity was they pretty much told the author of Tom Cole, a state leader, political leader, who authored a bill looking for legislation between the tribes. Well, our three leaders said it's unnecessary, and told Cole pretty much to his face, it's unnecessary. We don't need this. We can handle our business. And that was a pretty defiant moment, but it was also a defining moment for a unification of what the three can accomplish going forward. It was also a time that each tribal leader was given an opportunity to talk about appropriations, and the word I bring up, I encourage you to look at, was parity, reservational parity. Reservational parity is trust and treaty responsibilities of appropriations that the federal government must provide the reservations. Now, given that McGirt issue that was last year reaffirmed the status, or just solidified the status, that reservations are still here. The tribes in Oklahoma that are under reservation status never received any appropriations because of that fact. That was just an overlook. So Appropriations Committee leads in the federal government all agreed upon hearing the stories that was told by our three leaders that we're not looking for handouts. We just want what's right. And the appropriation leaders, upon hearing these words, definitely agreed. It's time to make things right. So in looking at those 2 days, the one thing that stood out was that the Seminole Nation is a great, wonderful organization of people. We're only as good as our young people, as our elders, as our future leaders are. And so we got to stand strong in this resolve. It's not a time to politicize, politic, call names. It's not a time to make each other feel less than. It's a time to be lifting up. We're given an opportunity, and those 2 days just affirmed to me that it's still here. We need to have one accord going forward. We need to make sure that we're taking care of each other and not tearing each other down. We got to remain positive. We got to have an optimistic outlook. We got to offer solutions to those that are looking for hope. And so those things of that nature were reaffirmed during those 2 days. And I will share with you that upon sharing that at the band chiefs meeting last night, we got to be on our A game. Got to be on our A game. Can't be half-stepping going forward. And definitely it's a time to get on the boat and help row rather than hang off the edge and drag down. So with that, I'm just going to leave you with this. A mask is better than a ventilator. Home is better than ICU. Prevention is better than a cure. It's not curfew. It's care for you. Wash your hands. Social distance. We'll get through this. Yeah. Don't get stuck in the mud. Watch the weather. And we'll talk to you later. If you got anything, contact us at the communications department. We're located just south of the Pink Laundry. Make sure that you come. If you get a chance to come by, just say hello and see what we're doing. Nothing to hide here. All right, with that, another edition of the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Bo White Killer. We say, Hadam Chihi Jahlis. Be kind to one another. Peace.